AskReddit by Young Techs. What animal has a terrible reputation, but in reality is not bad at all? Vultures. Basically nature's trash collector. Fun fact, the pH level of their stomach acid is the lowest of any animal in the animal kingdom. Its acidity is so strong it can dissolve any organism, bones and all, which helps prevent the spread of diseases. Rhinos, actually pretty gentle for their size. Hippos are the real assholes. Hippos are the only animal that actually really scared Steve Irwin. Armadillos. Notorious for carrying pandemic-level flesh-eating diseases. In reality, extremely few are actually recorded to have said disease, which is easily treatable with antibiotics if symptoms even surface. Usually treated by just washing one's hands with soap. 95% of humans have a natural and highly effective defense against leprosy and Hansen's disease. One of my favorite videos on my phone is of an armadillo that I saw all last year out by my smoking spot at work. He got curious after us meeting every night for 2 weeks, and walked right up to me and sniffed my feet and then wandered away. Was so cute. Daddy long legs spiders. They're harmless, but they feel like they be crawling all over my soul. Which one? There are a lot of daddy long legs spiders and things that look like spiders but are not. T-Rex. Never hurt a human before. Barney seems nice. Black cats. One of the oldest superstition is a black cat is evil and will bring on bad luck. Black cats have the highest rate of euthanasia, 74.6%, and the lowest rate of adoption, 10.0%, of any color. I live in Salem, MA, and the shelters here are actually stocked with black cats because other shelters ship them here. People love adopting black cats here to be on theme. Cheetahs are pretty chill. Cheetahs are actually very skittish animals to the point where they get therapy dogs at zoos. Sharks. Survived all 5 mass extinctions and we're going to be the ones to wipe them out because a movie made us afraid and callous towards them. Well, the main thing that is wiping them out is a stupid soup made from their fins. Black cats. I like them mainly because they look like little panthers. Deleted. They've also been spotted mourning dead mates, which is pretty bloody sad. Being smart enough to realize your partner is dead. Apparently domesticated rats are intelligent, cuddly, and playful among having other good pet qualities. Still don't want one in my house though. Domesticated rats are literally tiny dogs. I used to be a rat owner, but imagine having a dog with a lifespan of 2 years. Not doing that again, lol. Tasmanian tigers were all snuffed out for eating sheep. After they were all killed, it was discovered that their jaws weren't strong enough to puncture sheepskin. A whole species wiped out over false accusations. Crows. In India, crows are unholy according to religion, but they are known for their remarkable intelligence. They can remember faces, recognize and imitate human voices, and even use cars to crack open nuts. People don't understand why I feed them on my balcony. Even my friends always tell me that they are ugly and I shouldn't do that. But I simply can't without microbudders anymore. They greet me every morning, waiting for their daily serving of nuts and berries. They just sit on my balcony table and wait, sometimes knock on the window if I didn't notice them yet. They even bring me presents sometimes, like pine cones or shiny stones. Wolves. They are always interpreted as evil and highly predatory to humans and livestock. The truth is they're way more afraid of us than them, and attacks on humans are extremely rare. They also only go after livestock if they have no other choice. Of course, this is the majority cases. Wolves are fascinating in that they are very intelligent and are closer to humans than we think. Some wolves and wolf packs are just assholes. Also, in a weird way, Wolves actually make road traffic safer as their presence can cause deer to be more cautious. Minnesota has a large population, and one unintended benefit of having more wolves is that deer car incidents have declined. Pigeons. They are completely domesticated animals that were kept by humans for thousands of years until they were just dumped on the streets en masse once they fell out of usefulness. They are not even native to most of the countries they are found in, and they still show a lot of color patterns that aren't found in nature and were intentionally bred into their ancestors that were show pets. I genuinely feel bad for them. People just call them ugly vermin when the only reason they're there is because we abandoned them. What we call pigeons in the city are rock doves in the wild. They usually nest on craggy cliffs, which is why they hang around in cities. The buildings are an excellent analog for cliffs. Kids are often scared of bees, adults too, because they sting, but bees are absolutely vital to growing fresh fruit. Edit. I am being told that it's more of a myth that local honey also helps with allergies. Before I put that out into the world, I'll want to look at it further. But bees are still crazy important. I thought you were just gonna say kids, and I was like, Morgan Freeman, he's right, you know, Jiff. Bees. Beads exclamation point. Barracuda. As a dive instructor, many clients have fear with the fish. But they are really calm and mesmerizing to see. To be fair, they have killed people. Though to be fair to the barracudas, most of those people shot them with a spear gun first. Before anyone else says it, shark. Sharks are the toddlers of the ocean. What's that? I'll stick it in my mouth to find out. Unfortunately, they just have more pointy things in their mouth. Spiders. Especially Australian spiders. There's only a couple you really need to worry about. The rest are great for catching annoying insects and actually deadly spiders. Fun fact. One of the most deadly spider in Australia is the huntsman. But not because it's venomous. It's because it climbs inside cars and chills on the visor. And when people drive on the highway, they are like, oh, I can't see, so they pull it down and the huntsman fall in their lap. They freak out and crash the car. Piranhas are not as deadly dangerous as the media makes them out to be. They still can attack and injure a person, but cases of fatal attacks are rare and it's nowhere close to popular beliefs. Wolves. People seem to be intent on making them out to be killers. Whenever a sheep gets killed, everyone's reaching for their weapons to eliminate them. Pigeons. We brought them to New York, and we curse at them for being there. They are like stray dogs, but they learn to live in that city. Almost all pigeons worldwide are feral pigeons. Some ornithologists believe that few populations of true wild rock doves still exist. They've mostly interbred with the feral birds. Baby sharks. IDK, whenever I mention them, people seem to get annoyed. Especially parents. Now listen here, you little shit. Take my angry upvote and be gone. My cat, according to her old owners. This ferocious horrible cat is the quietest, most gentlest wee cat I have ever had the pleasure to love and own. I live with a cat like this. She was just totally untouchable before I rescued her. Nobody seemed to want her. I didn't realize this until I begged the rescue to make sure nobody else took her before I came back in the morning, at which point they told me don't worry. There is very little interest in this little girl. Apparently, my girl was so poorly socialized, both by her mother, taken away too young likely, and by any human who crossed her path, that she was petrified of human beings, didn't know how to play, and didn't even know how to purr. She was a silent little bundle of terror. I came back the next morning and scooped her up. It took some work, but I'm proud to say that she is now an emotionally stable cat. She's still terrified of most strangers, but she purrs, she plays, she likes to sleep alongside my torso, so I've learned to sleep on my side. She comes for cuddles, she feels at home. She is a wonderful creature. My life is so much better now that she's part of it. Alligators. The chances of being attacked by an alligator are smaller than you think, and they are less aggressive to humans than crocodiles, especially the saltwater and Nile crocodiles. Crocodilians in general are also very important to their ecosystems. Alligators are incredible creatures. Just follow the 2 essential rules: no small children or animals by the shore, and especially do not have them by the shore at dawn or dusk. If you follow those 2 rules, alligators are great neighbors and your odds of having a hostile encounter with one are slim to none. Source: grew up on a lake in Florida, have swam with alligators many times. I'm gonna answer this from the other side of the coin. Nature had no right making bears so damn cute and cuddly looking. They're vicious animals. Between Hollywood and teddybears, everyone thinks bears are these timid creatures that only eat fish and berries. In reality, they're literal fur monsters. They're nature's garbage disposal. When bears eat people, they don't kill them right away. They hold them down with their paw and just start eating stomach first. You can't outrun them. They run considerably faster than us, unless you have a fat friend with you. You can't climb to get away from them, and you can't fight them off. Unless you have a powerful gun or bear mace, you're just up shit's creek. Black bears are basically chorehounds. Don't mess with their food or their cubs, and they will just stroll on by. They are mostly scared of humans. Grizzlies, otter, especially male, boar, grizzlies. They not scared. They prefer not to waste energy bothering with humans, but they don't really mind it either. There are several well-studied grizzlies who bring their cubs near populated areas because boar grizzlies are less likely to bother them there. Honey badgers misunderstood little warriors. There was a rumor years ago that the British Army released angry monkeys in Iraq. Turns out it was just honey badgers fucking people the fuck up. Luckily we only get normal badgers in the UK. They are bad enough. I couldn't imagine having to deal with those crazy bastard honey badgers. Sharks are always portrayed as killing machines when in reality shark attacks deaths on humans are incredibly rare. To be fair, a large reason for this is because humans don't tend to be in areas where sharks feed. There is a reason why shark cages exist. Donkey,